Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy P-Farm Thinking Right out here in my lab, and I'm doing some digging in the archives. I found an old concept I want to bring up with you, so it's gonna be fun. It's designed of what is it? Where we at? Oh, God won't bless liars and fakers. I'm blessed. Are you? Let's talk about it. All right. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give you life lessons. You tune in to receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking is way of life through mental and spiritual discipline practiced daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. You see where we're going with this? So let's get there together. And I ask the question, do you know you? You will when I get through. That's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You can teach them. That's why I do what I do. For you, appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm your spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself, and two, might not be true. Right thinkers, let's talk about how God won't bless liars and fakers. Islamic, Christian, don't make a difference. I'm blessed. Are you? So whatever you claim to be, the proof is in the pudding by the blessing that you receive. I get mine daily. How do you get yours? Let's talk about it. All you unrighteous people who mistreat God's servants, talk bad about them, talk behind their back, stab them, a.k.a. God's people, right thinkers, or the right thinking man, you will be dealt with harshly and accordingly. So you get, again, what you deserve. I know that now. The one time I would deal with you myself, I've gotten better at that, so I'll let karma do that. When I was not a good, God-fearing man, I would take matters in my own hands. Again, now I just leave that to karma. Now that I belong and follow God, I done changed my life around. That mentality, that ego nonsense. Okay, so I'm better for that. And now that I belong to God, by what? Living right, when daily, and living right daily and leading and teaching my right thinkers to what? To know Him for themselves daily. That's part of my program now, to help others know what I know. Hope it can help them. That's my point. That's my goal. That's my personal mission. I don't make threats when I'm mistreated or spoke ill of. No. Again, this is the new me. I let go and let God deal with that. Why? He got somebody who take care of that. She's good at that. It's called karma. Just give you just what you deserve. I ain't got to do nothing. But as we go in this spiritual realm I'm in right now, the place of, pretty much okay. If you think you can lie, cheat, and steal in the name of the Lord, all you pastors in the pulpit, all you pimps, in God's name, you really think that you're going to prosper. You can't believe that. And speech that stuff you talk in the pulpit, that don't go together. So liars can't and won't be blessed or trusted. When you can lie to people, they don't know you lie. Yeah, you got them. You right where you want them. That's called religion. But when you are a person, individual, leading a flock of people like a church gathering, public servant, anybody in a position of supposed to be doing right and good things, and you're not, God ain't gonna bless you. You may seem to grow and prosper, but no, that's just a big setup. You know, the higher they fall, the further they gonna fall. Liars, again, they know they're lying. That's the thing right there. Your intent from the heart is a lie. So God knows that. So you ain't got to worry about being blessed for that action that you lying about. They don't know that God knows that what? They're lying. That means you don't know God. You can't lie in God's name and claim to know God. That makes no sense. So all you preachers, all you ministers claiming to believe God and do the things you do, you can't serve two masters. If you are sleeping with the congregation, cheating around and sleeping around for your physical pleasures, that ain't serving God. My man, Malcolm had a problem with Elijah Muhammad because the word was going around that he was, dealing with young girls and bad mouthing him. Truth came out and depart ways. That's usually what happens, okay? Good and evil ain't going to share the same space. You can't serve two gods. And if you want to serve you, God ain't going to bless you. So you just separate yourself from God. That's the ego. You're on your own. You done edge God out. That's the concept. That's my philosophical point of view. So I try to break it down. Hopefully you understand it in layman's terms. If you do dumb stuff, you got to pay for it. People you mess over, don't worry. They may not get you, but karma will. That's what giving God taking care of you. Why? You get what you deserve. Don't worry. Anything that these bad people think they get away with, it ain't our jobs as human. No, God take care of that. That's what I'm saying. Let go and let God. I figured that part out. At one time, I'm playing God. Why? I'm getting my vengeance. My ego need to be satisfied. My ego don't control my actions. If not to my ego, I would not be here right now. I know that for a fact. So yeah, I've gotten that thing under a lot control. And me being a truth teller at this point in my life, I'm in opposition to what? Liars, evildoers, who ain't doing the right thing. We enemies. I'm not going to, no. I'm gonna pull your coattail. Why, my man, I'm checking you. Why? I don't do this. If what you doing is wrong, I'm out. Just count me out. That's all. You ain't gotta stop doing it. I just won't be doing it with you. That's all. I don't do nothing but control me. Moving on. When I'm in a situation like that, it ain't your choice, it's mine. Okay, relationship. If I decide to do it, that's gonna be done. I ain't asking nobody's approval. I don't need your consent to make my decision for myself. Yeah, so now you can lie on me. Okay? You can lie to me. But I'm not the problem. I ain't the issue. You are. You got to deal with those things, not me. I'm a truth teller. I'm taking care of lying. Well, I ain't doing it. You're responsible for what come out of your pie hole. So if you're a liar, you got to wear the lie. You got to be responsible for that lie. That's all. And he knows you're lying. Again, the person you're lying to may not know. A lot of times we get away with that. You can fool the people most of the time. You can't fool God none of the time. Liars who wonder, and why would you do this? Why their luck is bad. That's Murphy's Law. What could go wrong would go wrong if you ain't under God's umbrella. If you ain't with God, anything go wrong. Adversity just waiting around the corner at every turn. That's why. Sound familiar? If you constantly having issues in life, you can't be good and you can't be following God. Why? You doing all this stuff yourself. God don't do those things. Okay? I know people say, man, my luck is good. Man, I'm walking in grace. I'm blessed. Yeah, whatever you want to call it. But you only get that from doing the right thing. So if you got good things happening, that's good. If you only got bad things happening, that's, again, your decision that you're doing it. And bad people, okay, you wonder why luck is bad. They know God know what they doing. So I'm not blessing you. Your endeavors, your adventures, your schemes, your hustles, God ain't blessing that. When you go gambling, you think God with you? Really? You scratch off, oh God. Ooh, that just drives me crazy. Okay? Liars are one like weapons against what? God. They won't prosper. If somebody doing or says something about you, don't worry about it. Why? If it ain't true, don't worry about it. They got to be responsible for that lie, not you. No, you live in the truth, telling the truth. You ain't got to nickel in that down with him lying. That's between him and God. If you just person he lied on, don't even worry about that. Why? He still got to take it up with God. That's why I don't answer to man. No, I'm way past you. You ain't, man, no higher level. Raise your consciousness and get a little better. Then maybe we can even converse. I ain't got conversation for half of y'all. Why? Yeah, I wouldn't understand why like my man K-Dot, bip, bop, boop, bop, bam, the kind of stuff I'm on, you really wouldn't understand. That's been proven to me by my so-called friends who really don't get it. So I understand. Yeah, again, bad people acting good, perpetrators, fakers, won't be blessed. They are liars too. So if you walk around, assalamu alaikum, I just that, and you still catching hell because you sneaking and creeping. That's why you catching hell. You ain't really honest and sincere. Good brothers in the Islamic, they walk proud, they talk proud, they act good, and they're rewarded for that. Y'all fakers, you wonder why you ain't blessed. I'm telling you why. I know why. Why you don't know. Moving on. Again, ignorant. Having positions and titles don't mean a damn thing if all you're going to do is mistreat people, mislead them, get them bad information. You don't need to be in position of nothing, of leadership. Why? You don't know nothing. How you get in a position to do that? And all you're doing is satisfying yourself, satisfying your own selfish needs, okay? Bad people, again, know that they bad. A good person knows it's good, he's good, or she's good. Why? They do good things to prove it. Same thing with bad people. Ain't no difference. But y'all acting, you perpetrating. You want people to believe that you're good. That in lies the problem with me, with y'all. But y'all, what? You think committing a bad act, all you gotta do is ask for forgiveness and it's okay. No, it ain't. No. Remember, the action, there's the equal and opposite reaction. And the same way to it was, you're going to have to pay for that. That's all. Understand that, please. Excuse me. Liars, who are liars in the name of the Lord, stand in the pulpit. Y'all look real hypocritical. You look real. Matter of fact, you just look stupid to profess one thing and do something else. If what they say don't match what they do, they lying. Simple as that. Some people don't want to see or don't want to believe that. I don't have a problem with that. I see what I call it what it is. Simple as that. I'm about to get a little personal with this next one, so be prepared yourself. You can claim to be good and want to help people, but in reality, you're really just trying to find ways to help yourself at somebody else's expense. That burns me up. That really gets to me. I call y'all what I call y'all undercover brothers. Okay? Y'all faking it, and y'all the worst kind. Why? Because you want people to think you're doing good. That's my issue right there. Because you want people to think, no, take off that facade, take off that nonsense, and see what you're really about. That's what God sees. He don't give a damn about your little FOI uniform. He don't give a damn about your little Prince posture. That means nothing. He sees your deeds. He knows your heart. When your manhood is in question because of the way you conduct yourself, that's on you. That's personal, okay? And when you're doing things that have people question you, that's personal again. I call a spade a spade. If a punk, a liar, a piece of crap, I call him as I see it. If you fit the bill, I'm going to call you what I see you as. Simple as that. And if I see what you're doing ain't right, I'm going to warn people about you and what you're about. How about that? What do you call them? Whistleblowing, snitching? No, I don't do no snitching. I tell the truth. He ain't no good, man. Watch him. You don't trust him. A man should not be like, what? A serpent, like a woman, sneaky, deceitful. Those kind of men, I got a problem with, okay? We call y'all another word for y'all, but that's a question in manhood, how you act at certain times, certain ways around people. And y'all can fill in the blanks, I'll leave that one there. We know what undercover brother is about when what he's trying to do, get that. They got plans. They want you to think that they help, and they want you to think they're doing good, and the whole time, again, undercover. And I hate them kind of people, but they in positions of power, titles, positions, CEOs, all that good stuff, and they really doing ain't nobody no good but themselves. Wrapping it up. Excuse me. Whoa, this didn't take long. All right, let me get this out the way. I had to just throw this in because I was feeling this kind of way. I want to get this out. When you lie, and there's a lot of that going on, okay? You are responsible when at Judgment Day for every lie you tell. That just weighs on the heart. So at Judgment Day, your heart on that scale, why? You're a liar. You accumulate the lies and that heavies the heart. That's why doing right, treating people right, doing the right thing lightens one's heart. That's how you purify the heart. Perfect example. I'm glad I made that notion. So let's talk about this. When you lie at Judgment Day, you will surely die. That's called dying twice. Why? Because your conscience, that served you to tell lies, it will be dissolved forever. It won't come back. It won't reincarnate. Why? You will die along with your physical body. Your consciousness, because it didn't do what it needed to do, would die. Hence, dying twice. You not the first, liar and stealer in the name of the Lord. Oh, and you won't be last. So again, that position is open for anybody who wants to fill it, because the consequence that come with it, they tell you, it's self-defeating when you get caught cheating. Why? You might not want to pay them dues. Why? Because it can cost you your life. In addition to 30 grand. Remember, unrighteous people in ancient times, God commanded death to them. All sinners, death. The sentence for sinning is death. If you ain't with God, you're against him. If you're against God, he destroy you. Simple as that. Moving on. That's the difference between good and bad. In the physical form, you can serve yourself and get all the pleasures of the flesh, make all the money and be all rich and famous. But at Judgment Day, you're going to die twice. Moving on. So all that didn't do you no good. Moving on. And let me tell you this now. I told you, this is the fact. How can you look at yourself as being someone good in the mirror when you're lying on a daily basis? Y'all don't even look in the mirror. Why? Y'all don't want to see what you look like. That's why. Moving on. Let me wrap this up. I got to go. Anything that's built on falsehood, lies, and deceit is built on shaky ground. Why? Because it will fall. White America, timber! Yeah, you're going down. The Titanic, unsinkable ship. Okay, you didn't get God didn't get that memo. But then again, we forget. I know. Let me give you this quick conspiracy theorist. That was a contract hit. They wanted to kill all the rich people who didn't want to sign up for the Treasury thing, right? At that time, all of them, and know who didn't get on that boat. It was two people who didn't. Rockefeller and your boy, the other guy. God dang it, his name escapes me. But yeah, they. His name gonna come in me. I'm brain free. But yeah, they put you kill up all those people to get. See, perfect example. That was in early 1920s. Come on, man. They've always been for that money, enslaving people for money, mistreating people for money, taking over America for money. Why? This land was free. Now it charges you they live on it. That's hustling. Your boy doing it right now in the White House. That white man, all he knows is to hustle. Why? Because his goal is this, not this. No material. That's why he has no soul. Moving on, wrap it up. Bad leaders, finally got to it, can make it to the top. And we see it. But guess what? Because they're bad, they won't stay there. That's why whatever's built that ain't built on solid foundation will crumble. We have yet to have anything built in security since our ancient ancestors. So everything that came had fell. And guess what? We're falling right now. What? It ain't built on righteousness and truth. Simple. We're based on lies. Let's go. Right thing that's my lesson. Those who are liars can't be blessed. Those who live right, doing right, are blessed. It haven't changed. It's been that way since forever. And guess what? It ain't going to change. That's just the way it is. Your decision to do what's right or do what's wrong, and the consequences or the benefits are yours. Let's go. Right things. May you all live to be 100 miles a day. So I never know my right thinkers who now understand the difference in lying and being blessed have passed away. You can't be blessed for lying.